everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Formula Drift's Inside Clips, presented by Men's Journal for the week of May 18th. I'm your host, Laurette Nicoll. The 2021 Formula Drift season kicked off in Atlanta on May 8th, and what a joy it was to be back in action. In the finals, after a one-more-time battle between the two frenemies of Odi Bakchis and Matt Field, Odi, even with a bent subframe, fought hard and was awarded the win. He now looks forward to round 2 in Orlando and told me since there's a very different course layout from Atlanta to Orlando, he'll change the alignment and coilover settings, quote, a lot from how they ran it at Atlanta. He's also placing the same expectation on himself and the team for the Florida event, saying, "We've won here before and our goal is to win here again." Best of luck, Odi. No doubt you watched the Final Four battle between hard-charging and defending FD champion Von Gittin Jr. versus the always affable and scrappy Jeff Jones. Well, we saw the Ford Mustang RTR driver finish the round in 3rd place, while the 370Z driver once again proved that he will be a force to be reckoned with this season and secured another season-high finish in 4th, telling me that teamwork was the main reason for his success. He mentioned, "I no longer have to wear all the hats, and that's a big weight off my shoulders. Now I can think of more important things at the line, like what makes a bigger mess on your fingers, Cheetos or Funyuns?" Oh my gosh, he's a nut. And during the second round only, you'll see a modified sponsor on his car in Orlando, and he's putting his crew chief, Chris Jackson's shop, Jackson Performance, on the door. He explained Doc is still on board but stepped back as a title sponsor. So with a huge space to fill, I want to recognize Chris because his efforts are a big part of my success. So, best of luck to Jeff Jones piloting the Jackson Performance Nissan 370Z on GT radial tires in Orlando. It's rare to see 3-time champion Chris Forsberg get knocked out in top 32, but such was the case in Atlanta. As a top-tier driver explained to me, on my first pass in the lead position, when I transferred to the right and went for the throttle to go up the hill, my throttle pedal cut out. The car fell on its face, and I quickly grabbed the handbrake to try to keep it sideways while I kicked the pedal, and it finally woke up and I got back on the power after outer zone 1. The car lost so much momentum and pretty much straightened out, but I did my best to finish the run strong. He finished out with a solid chase run, but to no avail. He continued, "It ended up being the throttle body falling out of sync with the pedal, and it had to reset for a second before it came back. We're converting the car to a smaller throttle body, which should be easier on the motor and easier for it to keep up. It shouldn't hinder the power at all, as it will be plenty big still." Thank you so much for the update, Chris. After the incredible support Dean Carnage Carney received on the Viper giveaway, he and the team decided to launch another giveaway with a 2020 Mark V Supra, which will kickstart their new lifestyle brand Carnage and new online aftermarket parts store at shopteamcarnage.com. Dean told me that these assets have been something I've been talking about doing for many years, and we choose now as the right time to get creative in the hunt for generating funding for our FD program, while many partners and automotive manufacturers navigate these nervous times post-COVID. All purchases on the store help keep the wheels of our race program turning, and added bonus for me is getting to change someone's life by giving them the keys of their dream car or a life-changing sum of money in the tune of $50,000 cash. Dean's going to be doing on-site activations at FD Orlando in New Jersey, so swing by his pits, check out the Supra, and grab some merch. He thanks you all for your support. Jim Lau, co-founder and president of Formula Drift, is running for SEMA Board of Directors and humbly asks for your vote. If you're a SEMA member company, then voting will be conducted through an online voting service from May 11th through May 25th. Please see formuladcom/Jim Lau for SEMA. Go get him, Jim. We're excited to get the Pro Spec season kicked off with 4 rounds beginning in Orlando, Florida. Then we move to Englishtown, New Jersey, to St. Louis, Missouri, and finally to Irwindale, California. 36 drivers are registered to compete, with nearly half the field being rookies, And my personal opinion is that the new fleet of drivers coming in, like Nate Chen, Alex Yeager, and Rich Whiteman, will be full of surprises as I watched them earn their Pro Spec licenses in Virginia last year. I was totally impressed with their poise and skill on the track. So, after a pretty close points margin in the Pro 2 2020 season, I also feel that anyone from the top 10, if they didn't move up to Pro this year, have a real solid chance at the title. But you know who's going to defend his crown? Dmitry Brutsky, who told me that the first round is always nerve-wracking, and especially coming back as a champion. He said, I find it more challenging to defend my title. The biggest challenger is myself, and I have to stay calm and have fun. You can't count anyone out or treat them as an underdog. So we're gonna put on a show and hope for the best. His car has been fully refreshed by Michael Essa in the off-season, so they're confident and mechanically ready for round one. Good luck, guys. Don't forget, we're expecting a capacity crowd at Orlando, so get your tickets now, and remember, we have full days both Friday and Saturday. This will also be the first time where we're gonna see the new schedule with Pro and Pro Spec competitions on the same day. Friday is qualifying, and for the first time ever, we're gonna have 2 top 32 competitions from start to finish. Wow. All right, gang, see you in Florida.